Okay, it's time to see how the legends mix with the show. And considering that the first 3 shown in the campfire tales were thrown at us like chimps throw shit at the wall in hopes of something to stick, I'm not expecting much. On the bright side though, there won't be any more ruination coming to my kin or my queen. Oh boy, now where to begin? Should I mention how jamming 12 characters in one episode is a really stupid idea? Yeah, perhaps mentioning something more positive is a better one. Well, I think we are all here for the positive vibes, aren't we? So let's begin with the Pony of Shadows. For a second there, when they mentioned our new antagonist's name, I thought they were talking about Sombra. Seriously. Both have the thematic of the shadow and really it would help out our poor king. And perhaps the false god as well, if you know what I mean. But nope, we'll make another over-the-top villain with no motivation. Yes, I said no motivation because really, this villain is like a damn GoBot, consisting of multiple parts. The brain part and the ass part. Stygian is basically possessed by some sort of shadow thing and becomes this super overpowering force. Okay, I know villains like Pony of Shadows as well as Tyrek were supposed to show the threat to the world through sheer power, but come on. Why the dark side always gets the super amazing power stuff? And you need multiple goody force shoe fart bags to balance out the evil. I probably shouldn't bitch at this since I count myself as a villain, but come on, it's just weird. It's like writers can't think of a good way to represent the threat without this super amazing power. But that's just preposterous. Every writer knows what they are doing. Right, never mind. But speaking of demonic possession, isn't it interesting that Stygian is almost blameless for being evil because he was possessed, and all the bad parts now go bye-bye. I really do hate when writers just can't stick to the simple fact that a villain simply does evil things for their own benefit or some other reason, and get redeemed by seeing the better path. Like Starlight. In my mind, it's just a cheap cop-out to have all the bad things flush down the shitter that is the limbo, where all the shit things go. Get it? And just like that, our poor little mistreated character is good again. But better yet, the visual design for Pony of Shadows. I honestly think they have someone who worked on Final Fantasy games in their team, cause Daybreaker was over-designed. Now this monstrosity as well. Next we know my poor queen will get the same shit treatment next season. I guess I should just prepare for disappointment. The only way I can be happy anymore when thinking about my kin. Oh yeah, that got depressing fast. Anyways, the fact that we got plethora of characters for the first part and even more for the second part could perhaps fool you, because it is an illusion. The characters of importance for these episodes were Starlight, Twilight, Starswell, and Pony of Shadows. Everyone else was there for the butt stuff, looking cute, and doing stupid things. You know, the typical filler stuff. Twilight gets overeager to help Starswell, who by default can't see an alternative to problem solving, while Starlight, obviously at first being an observer, witnesses her mentor stray away from the path of friendship and blah blah blah. At the final encounter, I really expected Starlight to solve the issue on her own, seeing as she takes over the role of show's main focus. But I guess fans hate her too much for writers and Hasbro to rely on her. Writers are trying. They surely are trying, but Starlight just doesn't get the love. Oh well. At least you can say that in this season's finale, you can say that there was nothing ruining the pony world or lore. Oh fuck no! This means that Equestria girls are 100% canon now. Fuck!